Technically a song with, an album with like 12 tracks, really. And for me, it really needed to I wanted to make it like a continuous like mix. I got inspired from Dark Side of the Moon, one of my favorite it is my favorite album of all time. And it's seamless. So to do that, I really needed to create bridges. And for me, I took advantage of the opportunity of also creating little mini tracks. And I'm the kind of person that I love creating scenarios that people can put together in their head. It's like reading a book. So I wanted to create like a story and a journey, and kind of like a mix, and overall 1 hour-long track, you know, that people can enjoy. Another thing is I also wanted to exercise my abilities, and you know, I learned how to play the cello. I learned how to play the violin. I got back in touch with my own musical side because that's where I come from. You know, back then I used to be in a band and I played instruments and stuff like non-stop. And it really opened my mind, because back then when I was doing that, I didn't really have much production experience. And now that I do, going back to that, it's kind of like now I was able to do so much more. For me, let me just get this out of the way, I can't really take no credit for Panda Funk, you know, as of like 2 years ago, because I have a huge team, and like they're the ones that are just killing it. You know, thanks to them, I'm able to spend more time with my kids at home. And thanks to them, I can go on tour. So as far as, you know, the fans and the fan base, I owe a lot to them. And as far as the music, you know, I feel like they've learned a lot, and it's so cool to see where Panda Funk is going. It's kind of like I released it and I let it go on its own, and like where it's going, to see, it's like, you know, it's like a child learning to walk and see how amazing, like all the amazing things it can do, and Panda Funk does all kinds of things. I feel it's by different, to define it, I'd say when you're like playing a club, it's more intimate. You know, you can actually interact one-on-one with people. One of my favorite things to do is kind of like copy whatever people do to me. Like if someone goes like that to me, I do it back, and they lose it. They're like, oh my God! It's like, you know, and it's so cool how you just make someone's day just by doing that. And like even like the farthest people in the back, they'll do something, and they'll do something else, like to make sure if it's, you know, and I do it back, and they go insane. And for me, it's a little bit harder to do that at a festival sometimes because of the distances, you know, and I feel like it's less intimate, but it's still quite an experience to see. It's like it becomes like one giant beast, you know, and like you're making that beast move and dance, and you know, it's just incredible to interact with something that big and see it respond in a positive way.